Okay, we're going to take a look at finding the time it takes money to grow at a particular interest rate to a particular, grow to a particular value, and we're also going to find the interest rate we would need to get a particular amount of money to grow to a particular amount given an interest, given an amount of time. So let's take a look at this first one. If $5,000 is invested at 4% compounded continuously, then how long will it take for the investment to grow to $21,000? So because it's asking how long will it take, we know that the t is unknown. The time is unknown. Okay, so that means we're going to have a variable in the exponent position. We're also going to notice that it says compounded continuously, which means we're going to have this formula. Amount is equal to principal times e to the RT power. So the final amount we want is $21,000. That's going to be the A. The investment we're going to make is a $5,000 investment. That's the P. Okay, so these two are filled in. Remember, this is not a variable, so we're going to say times E, so it's a number. R is an interest of 0.04, so 0.04, but T is the unknown, right? So T is the unknown. That means that we need numbers in every other position. We need numbers in every other position, and we do have numbers in every other position. Alright, if you watched the previous video, you notice that when we're going to notice that here's my exponent, here's my variable. I need to use logarithms to get that variable to the baseline, but I must clean up in front of the base number, so I'm going to have to divide by 5,000 first. If you haven't seen the previous video, definitely take a look and watch it. Alright, so I get 21,000. Let me go to my calculator. Clear. Get 21,000 divided by 5,000, and I get 4.2. So we have 4.2 is equal to that. Alright, now I'm allowed to take the log of both sides. Now what kind of log must I take? Well, if I see an E, I must take the natural log. Okay, so let's rewrite it here. Natural log of 4.2. I'm allowed to bring this around to the front, and then I'm going to have natural log of E. And we talked about that is just the number 1, right? Alright, so let's keep going. So what I have then is natural log of 4.2 equal to 0.04t. Let's divide by 0.04, divide by 0.04, and remember, natural log of 4.2 is a number. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Get that there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the calculator. Natural log of 4.2 divided by 0.04. The natural log of 4.2 divided by 0.04, 35.9, and that means 35 years, over 35 years, almost 36 years, for the money of the $5,000 to turn into $21,000 if the interest rate is at 4%, continuously compounded. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and write this, 35.9 years approximately. Okay, there's the answer to that. Let's take a look at one more. It says what interest rate, okay, so now we're talking about an interest rate that's missing, is needed in order for $8,000 to grow to $12,000 in 20 years. So we have the amount of time, and it is compounded continuously. So we are going to use this formula, but this time the interest rate is missing. It means that every other variable is going to have a number in it, in its spot. So we have 12,000 is the amount where our goal is 12,000. We're going to dump in 8,000. And then our time is 20 years. R times 20. Alright, and as before, we need to divide by 8,000. Okay, and that's going to be, it's going to be 1.5 is equal to e to the 20r. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take the log of both sides, natural log, because there's an e showing. 20r natural log of e, which is just the number 1. So I don't really even need to write that. And then I have natural log of 1.5. And I'm going to finish by dividing by 20. And we get, let's go to the calculator, natural log of 1.5. And then we're going to divide it by, I'm going to go ahead and, I can't remember, whoops, clear. I can't remember if I need to go ahead and do those as separate steps. So there's that. Then we're going to divide by, right, we're dividing by 20. Okay, now, you're thinking, hey, there's something wrong. But when we were looking for time, it needed to be a large number. This time, we're looking for interest rate. So really, that's bring the decimal over twice, right? So it's 2.03-ish %. That's what our interest rate needs to be for us to accomplish our goal. Okie doke. Thanks for being patient with my raspy voice, and I hope this was helpful.